In 2015, a referendum barely passed by a little more than 100 voters in favor of a casino being built in Brockton. But more than 7,000 residents were opposed to it. The State Gaming Commission denied the proposal. Only 2 months ago, a state politician urged the Gaming Commission to give Brockton another chance at obtaining a casino license. Where do you stand on this issue? Mr. Derencourt, you have 60 seconds to respond.
Excellent. I mean, I think your question was whether or not the next mayor will welcome a casino.
Where do you stand on the issue?
As we speak, I'm against it, 100%, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason being is the fact that we do have a public safety issue in this city. And given the homelessness situation, we need to understand that in order for us to move on, we have to understand the people that live here. We got to take care of you. That's our job. That's our number one job, to making sure that you are safe and the streets are clean, your children are receive the best educations, and you are satisfied. As we speak, as your next mayor, if I do get your vote, here's what you can bet for me. I will be as bold as can be, I will be as progressive as can be, and I will be as courageous as can be, and I will stand on your side, with you and for you, not against you. This is not politics, this is me. Anybody who knows me, they will tell you that Joadli Duinonku is the guy that will tell you the truth. As we speak, this is not just politics, this is personal. The city of Brockton has faced a lot of challenges, and I think we have an opportunity, folks, to do something better. Together, I believe not only we can do this, but we can send a message to say to everyone out there, now is the moment to change the ideology. Time for change.
Thank you.
If you believe in that, vote Joadli Duinonku, the next mayor of Brockton.
Thank you.
Ms. Mompilis, you have 60 seconds as well.
Okay. I am against the idea of a casino in our town because I do not feel like it caters to the vast majority. We have a lot of youths in the town, and we're already trying to fight crime. We're trying to fight homelessness. We're trying to fight opioid epidemic, and bring something that's so prone to those issues would be a bad idea. And I know that we need a lot of revenues, but I think there are a lot of ways that we can make up for it. So no, I am not for casinos. I'm against them. Thank you.
Good evening.
Ms. Mompilis, for years we have been advocating for the need of teachers of color in the school system. Committees were formed, a consultant was hired to assess the situation, but the results were disappointing. As mayor, what would you do to get more teachers of color hired at the schools? You have 90 seconds.
Well, that is a tough question because I don't like looking at the matter of race, but I have to think about that one for a minute. But honestly, to get more teachers of color, they need to apply. As long as you have the qualifications for a job, I feel like you'll get the job. And I know that in some cases it's not always like that, but we have to fight for, once again, unity, diversity in the workplace, and we're going to keep on fighting for those. However, I can't dictate who businesses and who they're going to hire, but I can say I'll fight. I mean, I think the best way to do it is by electing a black woman who is only 23 years old. That's already, we're fighting for diversity over here. So the thing is, I think I'm the perfect example of just, I think that every department in our city, it reflects leadership. So the thing is, if we keep on trusting in the people that we believe are going to make a difference based on experience, there are people sitting up here that have had multiple experience. They've been sitting in office for years, and no changes has come to Brockton. Brockton is still on the decline. So we're not going to talk about experience. We're going to talk about will and determination. I have that. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to make Brockton a better city for every constituent. I'm not sitting here and I'm not trying to be the smartest person in the room, and I'm not trying to be the most experienced. I'm trying to be the honest person in the room. I don't know it all, but I'm fighting to know it all. I'm fighting so that all of us can just be in a community together where we all can prosper. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And we got to your question. I think that it's not what I am going to do. It's actually what I've been doing. Recently, I had a meeting with Mark Thomas to talk about the complexity of the Brockton school system. As you know, the mayor is the chairman of the school committee. and we got to actually diversify, if not bringing the best qualified teachers. My mother, I should say my adoptive mom, is a teacher in the school system. When I sat down and spoke with Mr. Thomas, he pointed out that one of the biggest problems that we have in the city is the fact that it's so hard for people to come and apply. And I'm challenging on that. And I know so many people who are trying to get a job from the school system, and unfortunately they can't. And he went on to say that, well, I wasn't the superintendent. I just got in. As we speak, I am in the state of exploration to see what I can do. This was his statement. And as I was listening to him, I realized that as the next mayor of Brockton, that I have a lot to do. What I will do is that I will make sure that we have a lot of money in the school system to making sure that we have qualified teachers, especially minorities teachers, which is important. So I think it's important to...
Oh, let's not be rude. Thank you.
You know, I was
Thank
taught
you,
by
Jim.
my parents that I should always respect those who are older than me.
Yes.
But it seems like sometimes those who are older than me have no respect for themselves. That's pretty good. So,
All right. We haven't. Gene, you're out of time.
thank you. That's what I'll
Okay.
do as the next
All
mayor.
right.
I'll sit down with the superintendent.
Okay.
I will continue to sitting down with him, exploring how we bring the best qualified minority
Thank you.
teachers in the office.
Thank you, Gene. All right.